Welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate Town RTG career mode here on FC25, where today we are at the start of February here, and we are sitting 7th in the Premier League. Our aim at the start of the season was to compete for the title. We are competing for top 4 once again. We are currently 1 point behind the top 4. We're also 1 point behind 5th and 6th place Liverpool and Man United. We are 7 points off top spot Arsenal. That does include a win against Arsenal in the last episode, and also a win against Liverpool in the last episode as well. So we did good there in that regard. We are in the FA Cup round 4 here against Chelsea. So we have a massive matchup against Chelsea in today. That's actually the start of today. We also have the Carabao Cup final. This may not be today though, in all honesty, but we have a Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. We are looking to go back to back in the Carabao Cup, and I believe we actually played Liverpool last season. I can check on that later on, but I'm pretty sure we played Liverpool last season in the Carabao Cup final as well. But on the cards, we have Chelsea today. Then we have second place Aston Villa in the league. And then we have Chelsea again in the league as well. And actually, where are Chelsea at in the league? I didn't really see that. I didn't check on that. Chelsea are they 4th? Yeah, they are the 4th. So we actually have 2 massive matchups there. We are playing Chelsea twice today. Both at home. Well, no, one at home and then one away. So you're finally going away. We spent a lot of time at home last season. It continues here today, here against Chelsea in the FA Cup. Let's jump straight into the action here. Harrogate Town versus Chelsea in the FA Cup. Here we go. Chelsea versus Harrogate Town. We have a lot of history with Chelsea in cup competitions. We beat them in the semifinals of last season's Carabao Cup. They beat us in the semifinals of last season's FA Cup. So we are looking to get revenge on them in the FA Cup regards. But they obviously have our number theoretically in situational as well in the league. Cole Palmer, Jonathan David, saved by Seaman, who was able to hold off on some transfer offers for him. A lot of transfer offers for him without him being transfer listed or unhappy. So that was actually kind of weird for that, but it feels like you kind of get 1 or 2 players where every now and then you get a bunch of transfer offers out of nowhere. We turned down clubs like Real Madrid. That was the biggest one because there's no real clear upgrade path for him. That is a real life player. They're all too good. The best one is 87 in the best one is actually 88, and we only had an 87 cap rate with Durdov. As we whip it in now, and George to head it in as Durdov finds George, and Harrogate Town have the lead here. And it's George, an unlikely goal scorer from a corner off of the header, but a goal is a goal, and the lead is ours. Jonathan David, 1-1. Chelsea strike back quickly, instantly. In fact, it's 1-1 here. Krasas over to Durdov, down to Stryorkins, into Sonny, and Mr. Cox is in behind. It's a deflection, it's a goal, it's Harrogate Town 2. He's getting closer and closer to goal number 300. He's gonna reach it soon. And to be completely honest, there's a chance he reaches it this episode if I'm not mistaken. Krasas into Stryorkins, and Stryorkins down the ball. Durdov was in behind. We're going to look to try and find Durdov again. Maybe not. We're going to look to keep it with Stryorkins. And Stryorkins held his cool. He had a pass to Durdov. He had a pass to Sonny Cox. He chose neither. He chose himself. And it's 3-1 here for Harrogate Town. We double our lead against Chelsea. It's George. I'm sorry, I'm got it. Holy cow. And George is in behind. This could be running a riot. George. Sonny. 4-1. Chelsea are getting absolutely steamrolled here. That gives us a world of confidence for that game against them in a couple of weeks' time. And nothing's happened after that besides a bunch of subs for them to try and crawl back in the games, including former Alex Hope of Harrogate Town. But a 4-1 win, a very dominant first half. And we are into the round 5, which I believe is the round of 16 now of the Champions League of the FA Cup here. But Harrogate Town versus Aston Villa up next, 7th place versus 2nd. Here we go, Harrogate Town versus Aston Villa in the snow-ish. This is the snow on FC25 on FC games now because, well, the old snow was very overpowering in all honesty. Stryorkins into Durdov, and Durdov could have a bright start. Oh, that touch back was horrific. Out wide for Yang, and Yang cross comes in, and Reed will hit it. The ball wasn't the best. Kamada now. Yang, the shot comes in, it's saved, but it's going to be a foul near the top of the box. Who was that? Is that Cadastas who takes them out? I think it is. It is Cadastas who takes them out. Is it going to be a red card? No, just a yellow for, it's actually Lewis Miley who takes him out top of the box. There was no need to do it. The shot was gone and awful. It's a reckless challenge. It's a free kick now in a very dangerous situation, and a goal that could be scored very easily here because the AI loves scoring free kicks on this game. It hits the post, and the counterattack now could loom. Is George. I don't know who is that. Durdov, I'm assuming, over the top. That is Durdov against Harry Moss, our former player. He stops the attack. Diamande, Yang, stopped by Bindin, Jelch. Trying to clear it, doesn't really do so. And oh my god, Lewis Hall's trying to murder as well. Over the top now for Yan. Diamande, he gets a touch there. Lewis Hall comes across. Lewis Hall can't clear. Yan Diamande's on the score sheet. 1-0 for Villa. They take the lead here. George. Out wide to Cadastas. Crossed in for Durdov. Back post, cleared away. Second ball, Shayorkins. It might fall for George, it won't. Tackle down by Lewis Miley though. Strayorkins from distance, and Strayorkins will hit it nicely. Hirasi with the save. Durdov on set corner. Jels is going to hopefully had a free header. Doesn't. That ball there is not bad. And Yang now on the counterattack. It's a one-on-one, really, a one-on-two. Oh, and what was that from? Who's that? Is that Lewis Hall? It is. And Yan Diamante's wide open here. Yan Dio, he's not going to choose to pass it. Wow. Yeah, you're stupid. And Miley should have kept that in play. Could have kept that in play. Austin Villa showing dominance here. The keeper comes to collect it. And now a counterattack could change the deal here, but it won't. Harry Moss stops it again. It's a counterattack stopper. Yan Diamande splits in behind. Saved by Seaman. Cadastas tackled. Yan tackled. Miley. Cox. Out wide for George. And George now against Fernandez. Is George on the ball? It's Durdov making that run. It's Cost on the header. George. I didn't want that to Sonny Cox. It's a great finish. It won't count because he's offside. I want that pass to Durdov. Halftime, down 1-0 to Austin Villa, but it feels like we're down 50. It's dominant from this Villa side here today. Corner here for Villa. Can they double their lead here? If they double their lead, there is a way we get back, but it will feel like a mountain to climb. It already feels like a mountain to climb. Diallo. Yang. Shot comes in. And Austin Villa, they double their lead here. Durdov. George. Can we get one back off kickoff? There it is. 2-1. We just need to go down by 2. And it's 3-1. It's 3-1. They restore that 2-goal lead instantly. And they did well to get out of the pressure. And here comes Harry Moss now, former player, of course. It's been fantastic all day long. He's stopped all the attacks. Yan Diamande steps offside. The goal will not stand. Yan Diamande. He makes it 4-1. Austin Villa going to win. We lose 4-1 to Austin Villa. That is not how that game was supposed to go. But now we take on Chelsea in a top 4 battle where they drop points as well. We are still only 2 points behind Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man United. So they draw as we lose. So the gap doesn't really get that much bigger. It's still within the 1-game region there. So we will absolutely take that in that regard. But a disappointing loss against Aston Villa. And here we go, Chelsea versus Harrogate Town. 2 changes, I think, maybe just 1. No, it looks like it is 2. We have swapped the wingers. Irakunda starts on the right-hand side, and Semikoloski starts on the left-hand side. I think I start. Yeah, I did, because, well, obviously I did. Oh, and here comes Van Bommel now, just cruising down the midfield. Van Bommel for Chelsea. I did not see him in the FA Cup game. Maybe it's because, well, the whole FA Cup game was a blur because they've been awful. But Irakunda switching it out now wide for Semikoloski, and Koloski should be able to bring it down. He will. Koloski now. Can he find a cross in? Back to Irakunda. A first-time shot, and Diego Costa with a fantastic save. But not for long because Lewis Miley finds a Chelsea player. I know we're both playing in a similar blue. Well, in a blue, but not the same blue, my guys. Kadastas out wide to Koloski and Sema now on the ball. Into Cox. Cox into Irakunda. Irakunda. Oh, nope. Okay, back to Cox. Not Shyorkins. I thought that was going to go to Shyorkins. But Harrogate Town take the lead here. And it's Sonny Cox on the score sheet. Jonathan David intercepted. Kadastas. Shyorkins. Out wide for Sema. Mr. Koloski down the left-hand side. Crossed in. Back post. Irakunda. Bicycle kick. Oh, my God. Goal of the season. Harrogate Town 2, Chelsea 0. Irakunda. What a bicycle kick from him. Irakunda into Koloski. Sema Koloski saves. Sonny Cox rebound onside. Yes, Harrogate Town 3. Chelsea 0. Sonny Cox get a bit of fortune. Kadastas. Irakunda, Sonny Cox on for a hat trick. Sonny Cox had to get that shot off quickly. He was going to get closed down. He gets a corner out of it. Irakunda on the corner. Lewis Miley, no, it'll fall for Kadastas. Oh my God, Criestas absolutely skies it. Carrot sauce. Irakunda, he might be straight offside in all honesty. It's a great ball though. In Irakunda, maybe a couple too many touches there. The keeper could have came and just ruined that one. But Harrogate Town 4, Chelsea 0. That should be full time. A 4-0 win here against the Chelsea. So we do Chelsea in the double in both the FA Cup and the league, but we struggle against Aston Villa. Can we play Chelsea every single day then, please? And so we end the episode by climbing up one position in the league. We climb over Chelsea, who go from 4th to now 7th to the end of this episode. We are still 2 points behind the top 4, which is Liverpool. We are tied on points with Man United as well now. So that is interesting to see. How is that possible? Weren't they on 42? They hadn't been on 42. Maybe. No. Yeah. No, they had to be on 42. And they got to win. Were we 2 points? Okay, yeah, never mind. That makes complete sense. They drew 43. Yeah, okay, never mind. I am dumb. We are, again, 2 points off of top 4. We are now 8 points off the top 4, what is Tottenham. But with games in hand for both Arsenal and Aston Villa, they can both over jump Tottenham, so that is good to see there. FA Cup round 5 action, which is a round of 16 theoretically. We are taking on Birmingham City away from home. We do have the Champions League matchups as well. Round 16, we are taking on Bayern Munich. So we are taking on a very strong team in the Champions League. Round 16, where Rangers are taking on Borussia Dortmund. Leipzig have Atletico Madrid. Juventus have Feyenoord. Lyon versus Real Madrid. Frankfurt versus Barcelona, Manchester City versus AS Roma, and then AS Monaco versus Celta Vigo. So very tough fixtures in there. We get the toughest probably in Bayern Munich. So that is going to be a battle for next episode. That will be next episode's main priority is the Leicester City, or Birmingham City in the FA Cup, and then probably both Bayern Munich games as well. So I will see y'all for that. A slightly shorter episode simply because, well, we had to simulate through that Chelsea game because we dominated them so much in the FA Cup. I will see y'all tomorrow as we get into the Champions League around the 16 action. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.